thank you for watching this video. I wanted to make a video for you guys to kind of get to know me a little bit. I got some questions off of Google. I mean, they're not that many. I'm not going to put like a billion questions in there or whatever, but yeah, so you guys kind of get to know me a little bit, and if you guys have any other questions you want me to answer, I will answer them in my next video. Please leave them down in the comment box, and if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe, and thank you for watching. Has anything embarrassing happened to you? Yes, actually. One of my embarrassing stories, I applied for a job, and I went to downtown Tacoma to go have my interview, and they said it was by a key bank, and I go and I'm by this key bank and I'm trying to find this place, and I'm running around and I'm running out of time because I didn't want to be late to this interview, so I'm trying to cross Pacific Avenue, which is the main street down there, and I'm like running and my leg just stiffs out, and when it stiffs out I just fall flat on my knees, my hands, everything in the middle of everybody. There's business people walking by, there's people at the lights just standing there staring at me, there's a guy laughing at me, and to make things worse, I had a shirt on that was a low-cut shirt, and when I fell down, my little T-toes were hanging out, and it was not good at all. I'm pretty sure it was very not flattering, so pretty much made an ass out of myself that day, and I cried, and I wanted to go home, and an embarrassing story that happened to me. I live in my own house and everything, so my friends come over pretty much a lot, and one of my friends, she was on her way over, and I thought she was trying to hide from me underneath the peephole, so I heard a knock, and I look out the peephole, and then I just see like hair at the bottom of the peephole, so I'm like, alright, what are you doing? And I was like, I can see your nappy hair. I was like, why are you trying to hide? And then she didn't say anything, so I look out my front window, and when I look, it's my neighbor that's right next door to me who's like 90 years old, and I felt like the biggest fucking bitch in the world. I was like, have you had any near-death experiences? Yes, I have. When I was little, me and my sister, like, we were like boys. We weren't like little girls. We always played with Hot Wheels, all that stuff, and we always, like, I don't know, Evel Knievel stunts, just to, I don't know, put that out there. And we were playing cops and robbers, and my sister, of course, wanted to be the cop, and I had to be the robber because she was the big sister, and I didn't have a choice. So then she's trying to, like, hog-tie me up and everything, and when she hog-ties me up, she, like, hog-ties me to our bunk beds, and they're, like, metal bunk beds and everything, so I can't move at all, and I'm, like, sitting there all hog-tied to it, like, feet behind me, hands behind me, everything. And then she grabs another jump rope and wraps it around my neck up to the top part of the bunk bed, and then she ties a knot and then lets go of me, and I fall, and my whole face just turns beet red, purple, everything. I can't breathe, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, this is like it. So then I hear her run out of the room as fast as she can. She's like, she's dying! And then my mom and dad run in, and my dad at this time had super long Fabio hair, and he always had it in a ponytail, so I see him just running in all slow-mo type, takes his knife and just cuts me down, and I fall like a sack of potatoes, and I'm just laying there gasping for air, and I remember she got in so much trouble, but that's like the closest time I got to death, and I was terrified. But me and my sister always had fun, and we always did the weirdest things, but that definitely topped the cake. Favorite show. My favorite show of all time is Breaking Bad. I've watched that show over and over again, like about 1 billion times. I've watched every single episode on Netflix about 3 times. Pretty ridiculous. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Number 2, I love The Walking Dead. It's one of my favorite shows. I hate mid-season finale because I get so impatient on waiting. I can't wait to see the next episode, and then they leave you hanging, and then it's like, I just want to watch it. So that's number 2. Number 3 was Sons of Anarchy. I love that show. I was in love with Jax, obviously, who wasn't, because he was pretty good looking. He had it going on. The last episode of Sons of Anarchy, though, really disappointed me. I was expecting a lot more. That's all I'm really going to say, because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it. But it was really good. It was a really good show, and I loved it, and there were so many times I bawled my eyes out, like 1 million times. Same with Breaking Bad. I cried my eyes out 1 million times. Same with Walking Dead. Those are like my favorite shows. So I'm not all into the housewife shows. Those girls just fucking annoy me. It's so... Next question is... Next question. What is your passion? My passion is probably video games because I have grown up playing video games. I had an NES when I was little, and I played the Noid on there. I played Mario Brothers. I played all those games. I loved them. And then we got a Nintendo 64 after that, and I played Hydro Thunder, Super Mario Brothers. I played the shit out of Banjo-Kazooie. Just so many different games. Zelda was one of my favorite games. I don't know if I already said that in it. Did I say it? I don't know. And then I played PlayStation 2, and I fell in love with Grand Theft Autos. First Grand Theft Auto I ever had was Vice City, and I played the shit out of that game. I seriously, like, there would be times I'd go on a prostitute binge, and I'd pick up prostitutes for like hours at a time, and just sit there. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was just a weird kid, I guess. I had a lot of issues. So Xbox now, and I love my Xbox. I've beat Skyrim once already, and I'm already working on a second time. I know, what am I doing with my life? Probably nothing. Just kidding. I am doing stuff with my life. I've beat Grand Theft Auto 5 twice, and I'm working on a third time. I play the shit out of Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. I love Team Deathmatch. I love playing the Zombies mode too. It's just one of my favorite games. I'm actually in school right now for computer and game programming and software development, so I'm hoping that soon I can get a career in the gaming field and either program video games or help design them somehow. That's just one thing that I've always wanted to do. It's better to do something that you love instead of sitting at a desk all day doing something that you hate. So, what are some of your pet peeves? Well, if we really want to get into my pet peeves, let me just start with one. I hate people that cannot drive. Like, it seriously drives me insane. I have one of the worst road rages in the world. Like, sometimes I just want to take like a bottle of water that I have in my car and just chuck it at the car in front of me if they cut me off. I hate when people cut me off and just want to go 2 miles an hour or slam on their brakes, and people don't use blinkers, all that stuff. It just drives me insane. Another pet peeve of mine are people that like to brag about their lives. People who act like they're better than everybody else. Another pet peeve of mine. I absolutely cannot stand it. I don't know why or what the purpose is of trying to act like you're better than everybody else and putting other people down. That is just a big pet peeve of mine. I can't stand it. And then another pet peeve of mine is when people like to breathe in your face when they haven't brushed their teeth, and then it's just like, hey, and it's like, whew, hey, you gonna brush your teeth? You do a little something like that. Maybe rinse your mouth out with alcohol because you fucking stink. I mean, how do you not know your breath smells like ass? It really pisses me off, and I hate when people talk to me, and I am the kind of person too that I can't hide it if you have stinky breath. Like, one girl in my class tried talking to me, and she was like, hey, do you know the answer to this question? And I was like, whoo, like, that was my reaction. I seriously went, whoo, like, do something about your breath. It is not helping anybody out, and it drives me insane. So, why did you make a YouTube channel, and who are your favorite YouTubers? So, I made a YouTube channel because, I don't know, it's just something I've always wanted to do. I've always liked making people laugh. I've always liked, you know, meeting new people, getting to know new people. It's just been a thing of mine. My favorite YouTubers that I watch the most, probably PewDiePie. Why? Because I'm into gaming, and I love his quirky personality. I think he's really cool. And also another is probably Graveyard Girl. I like how different she is than everybody else. I like her videos too. And when it comes to me, I like things that are unique, and I like people who are different. So that's probably another one why. Also Matthew Santoro, because I like all the videos he makes. I love random facts of things, so that's also another one of mine. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and please subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. If you have any suggestions for videos you want me to do, if you have any comments, questions, or anything, please leave them down in the comment box down below. And thank you for watching.